Again, this comes from the Ingalls collection.
Hello, this is me, Queen.
Now this is a truck or a car that's featured on many
Lincolnshire
feature films,
Show.
I'm told. Paul Zukowski's brought this one on. Paul, just tell us in 20 seconds about your vehicle.
We found this vehicle, it's a barn find from 1992, took 3 years to rebuild, but runs out most weekends to Applebee's ice cream with a...
It's beautiful, actually. It's a Doctor's Coupe from 1930. Oh, they're all in there somewhere. This is the Elvis Speed 20 from 1932, and that's run by my good friend here. Tell us quickly about this truck.
Built in 1932, Elvis Speed 20 SK, coach built by Van der Pla.
And you restored it?
No, don't be ridiculous.
I knew he hadn't. But it's a beautiful machine, and you are a lucky family to own it. Well done, and thank you for bringing it. Now the next machine here is a Ford A tipper. This is from 1932, and this one's been brought to us by the Ingalls as well. Isn't this a beautiful machine? The Ford model is a drop-sided tipper lorry with a 3.3 litre engine. Well done, thank you.
Watching the vehicles go around the ring. The old vintage vehicles.
So our bus has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. This is from 1935. This is a Leyland single-deck bus. It's a beautiful bus, and the children from Dunstan School were riding in it, I believe, and they'll be getting back on the second bus that's coming along here today. Tell us about this bus very quickly.
It's a 1935 Leyland bus. It entered service with the Richardson Road car, finished its life in 1959.
Thank you very much. We're tight on time, we'll crack on. Hello! How are you? Right, this is rather special. I like this one. This is a Ford V8 shooting brake from 1937. Beautifully restored by LVVS. It was supplied originally to the Countess of Yarborough. Ah, was she riding in the back? Very nice. Thank you very much for bringing it. What a beautiful car. Remember shooting brake? Wooden. Now, of course, in Lincolnshire is famous for showmen, both on the coast and obviously down at Rundle's as well. But this is the original Foden Showman truck from 1938. It was purchased new by the Nichols amusement contractors for haulage and also generating electricity at their fairgrounds. So from fairgrounds we go to furniture removals. And ladies and gentlemen, if like me, the way that these have been preserved and refurbished and redone is quite amazing. And this is a beautiful example as well. This is a Bedford WS furniture van, 1938, from Riggle Removals. So we go from one extreme to another. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, this is an invalid carriage. One of the first invalid carriages that were made with a petrol engine on the side of it. And you can see here 3 wheels on my wagon. Beautiful. It's an Invercar from the 1940s. Of course, we come up to wartime now, 1943. This, of course, unmistakably is a Jeep. This is a Jeep XVS, and it was a French Army and radio truck, this one. Its second refit and probable storage was in 1958, and Ian Clark's brought it along for us today. Thank you very much, Ian. Thank you. So the vehicle just past me there is a Fordson 7V lorry again from 1946, just after the war, built by the Fordson Thames Company. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? This is a beautiful MG sports car, 1947, lovingly restored and lovingly owned by the Vergette family. Thank you, Peter, for bringing it. And thank you for not giving it in the right order. They're only doing this so my papers go round, you know. This is a Bedford OSS tractor unit, 1947, with a Scammell trailer. So now we're moving up into the heavy haulage part. Again, rural transport in Lincolnshire. All of these vehicles would have been travelling in Lincolnshire. Even the army vehicles after the war would have been used by farmers, because obviously getting hold of anything in those days, especially after the First World War, would be very, very difficult indeed. So basically anything that could pull a plough or could do any work on the farm was used.
Are you enjoying this?
But of course one of the iconic farming vehicles to be seen on the road in Lincolnshire, of course, is the Land Rover. And this is a very, very special one. This is a Series 1 Land Rover from 1949. Very precious, owned by the Duckworth family, of course. And isn't this absolutely beautiful? We'll see another Land Rover very shortly.
My arms are aching.
And of course another iconic vehicle on Lincolnshire farms is the little grey Fergie. And here we have a beautiful example of a little grey Fergie here pulling a trailer, of course, with the milk churns on. Keep going, you never know. Trouble is, ladies and gentlemen, if we stop any of these, they might not get going again. So yes, another Land Rover now. We move on in years to 1950. 1950 Land Rover, come forward. Hello. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. So this is another Land Rover Mark I, short wheelbase this one, 1950. And this one's been brought to us by Maggie. Hello Maggie. Beautiful machine, well done, thank you. So the blue vehicle just passing me now is a Bedford O Series LT lorry from 1952. This was brought back to Lincolnshire by Hills and beautifully, beautifully restored. Thank you very much for bringing it. Yes, I'll give you an I'll give you a plug. T. Hill and Sons, Church Mill and Market Raisin. I'll see you in the bar later. Right, this is another rag and bone man here. This one has been brought to us by Ian from Aldingham. Tell us quickly about this vehicle.
What can I say? It's just a lovely little vehicle to drive. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, move on. So here we have a Morris Oxford. Now my grandfather had one of these and we went all over North Wales on holiday. Can you believe it? If you look at these vehicles, ladies and gentlemen, carry on, that'll be lovely. Thank you very much. If you could all look at these vehicles just near the main entrance, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go and have a closer look. 1953 Morris Oxford. Now the next item is a Citroen, and you would think, why is a Citroen here showing Lincolnshire? But this was actually manufactured in Great Britain at the time. Citroen had a factory here. This is a Citroen Traction Avant from 1953. Again, beautifully restored by Cliff Spence. Thank you very much for bringing it. Now, of course, we always want, all of us would want one of these, wouldn't we? Jaguar XK, 140 from 1955. Quickly tell us about this vehicle.
So after the previous owner, and I got it in 2002. We've done an awful lot of miles all over Europe.
You enjoyed it as well. That's a beautiful vehicle, sir. Thank you.
This is me, Queen,
So back to
signing
transport
off.
again. This is a Foden flatbed truck from 1961.
My arm is aching. Bye for now, too.
And when I was probably about 5 years old, my father